Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVXL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. So not to rub salt in one's own wounds or state the obvious, but bears took a chunk out of the chart here today, although the bulls do still remain in control from the big picture perspective. So what do I mean by that? Well, first off, it's all about, like I said, perspective. If you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 9.2 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking very rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls do still have a chance to build a higher overall low. And again, from the big picture perspective, that's what it's all about, long-term uptrends. And long-term uptrends occur with those overall higher lows. And the bulls, despite the deeper pullback, do still have an opportunity to do that. And, you know, the easiest way to kind of really just illustrate that is in regards to our long-term moving averages, namely that pink line right there, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price remain above it because that implies that the long-term uptrend is bullish. And as it stands right now, even after the big deep pullback that has taken place, the price is indeed still up above the 200 period simple moving average. Now, if the price comes down here and just crashes to it, well, at that point in time, the quote-unquote story takes a different kind of turn. But as it stands right now, the price is well above it, so therefore you still got to give the advantage to the bulls from the big picture perspective. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, that 200 period simple moving average is definitely the very important level of support going forward. Because again, if the price does get through there and then, worse yet, starts to separate to the downside, at that point in time, the whole story changes its tune a little bit. But as it stands right now, bulls are doing a good job of maintaining above it. From a resistance standpoint, at this point, it's really all about that purple line there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. It was a key level of support, but a foundational rule in charting states when levels of support are broken, which it was right there, they tend to act as resistance. So in any sort of upwards move, keep an eye on the purple line and see how the price reacts with it. So yeah, the past couple of days have been pretty rough, but it all circles back to what was your strategy going in. So for the people that care about the big picture perspective, the bulls still have a chance to keep on building. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.